Hi, I'm Vance Joy. We just did a lovely chat and interview.
A gente está aqui com o Vance Joy hoje, para vocês aproveitarem e já a gente lança a entrevista. A gente é do Indieoclock, é um site brasileiro que fala sobre música independente, alternativa. E eu quero saber hoje sobre a sua turnê atual, que é a Nation of Two. Eu quero saber como tem sido essa turnê, assim, como você tem vivido essa experiência.
It's been really fantastic. It's been the biggest tour, biggest world tour I've ever done, and it's been some of the biggest crowds that I've ever played to as a headliner. So it's been really good, and I played the first show of our Latin America tour 2 days ago in Lima, in Peru, and the crowd, they sang louder than the speakers. They were so loud, and they knew all the lyrics, and it was so nice and encouraging, and it made us feel like, oh, finally we're here in Latin America. It's been a long time, but it's nice to know that there are really dedicated fans here.
Você tinha passado antes aqui no Lollapalooza, mas eu acredito que a experiência de passar pelo Brasil, agora em turnê solo, vai ser bem diferente também. Tem o Rio de Janeiro, que é a primeira vez que você vai passar. E como tá a sensação, a expectativa?
So when we played here for Lollapalooza, the crowd was so passionate and enthusiastic, and they were singing every word. Like, they were singing louder than to crowds that we've played to in Australia and America, which is the places that we play the most. And so I was like, wow, like Brazil, like São Paulo was so special. So I remember my managers were at the show, at the Lollapalooza show, and they were standing side of stage, and on the songs that usually no one really, people listen, but they're like songs from my album which aren't singles, like songs that usually are more, the crowd is listening, but they're not like, you know, singing along or clapping. The crowd was like clapping, and I was like, so I think I don't want to. Sometimes you don't want to say too much before the show because I don't want to put any pressure on it. But I have a good feeling that the crowd will be really good tonight.
Você sabia que no Lollapalooza, depois, você foi avaliado como dos melhores shows daquele ano?
That's so good. That's so good. That makes me happy because usually with like my style of music, which is, I guess, folk, and it's not. I'm not like going out into the crowd being like, everybody, put your hands up. You know, like, so I feel like if someone says that they like the show, I'm like, oh, it's good. Like, it obviously, I'm glad that it translates. Yeah, that's nice.
Eu quero falar um pouquinho sobre as composições do Nation of Two, porque eu percebo que elas têm letras muito fortes, assim como as músicas do álbum anterior. Eu quero saber qual é a inspiração que você teve para escrever, porque eu analiso que é um álbum que fala de amor de uma maneira geral. Quero saber se isso é pessoal seu, se você observa em outras pessoas, como que foi?
The songs are usually, I feel like most of the time I'm observing, I can like observe other people, and I like to take things that I hear people say, or even stories that they tell me, and I kind of put them and keep them in my head, and then sometimes I'm just playing my guitar and they find their way into songs. Also, like when I'm reading books, if I find that there's a sentence that I really like and I really relate to, sometimes I write it into my phone, and it's just stored in my notes on my phone. And when I need like lyrics for a song, I'll look at my phone and or my notebook, and I'll put those lyrics in the song. But I guess with this album, I found more and more that I was putting my own memories into songs, and sometimes I was even writing songs that were just direct memories, which I really was excited by, because usually I thought that I had to write songs, just make up stories, or watch a movie or read a book and then turn that into a song. But the fact that I can write my own personal memories into songs, it's just a whole new area of songwriting which I want to explore.
Quando você passou pelo Brasil antes, do que você mais gostou?
Okay, I went. I'm trying to think. Well, the show was really special. So I got to I saw The Weeknd play with my band, and we walked right to, basically there was a huge crowd and they had a little walkway through the middle, which was I guess kept for like the security and like people taking photographs. And we got to walk right there and just stand right in front of the stage. So that was really cool. And then we had a day off, and I had a friend here who's an artist, and she took me around to some of the spots. She does like kind of like street art, and there was an alleyway somewhere here in São Paulo where there's all these artists do beautiful kind of graffiti, but it's just like using spray cans, but beautiful murals on the wall.
I think Batman.
Yeah, and they all have a little area for them each.
Yes.
Yeah, and she did one of the things there, so that was cool. So I got to have a bit of an experience, and with the band we went to dinner and saw some, I guess, more of a local perspective of São Paulo.
Legal, nice. Eu vi que alguns fãs foram buscar você hoje no aeroporto. Inclusive tinha uma amiga minha lá. E como que é a sua relação com os brasileiros? Pela mídia social, como funciona?
That was really nice. There was like four or five lovely people at the airport last night when we came in, and that doesn't happen very often, or ever. So that was nice, and I was very appreciative. And I got some flowers and a Brazilian flag, which had "Welcome to Brazil, Vance Joy." So that was very cool. And always on Instagram, I feel like there's always, I think a lot of artists, other Australian artists that I've spoken to, if you look at your Instagram, always in the comments, there's always a comment that says, "Come to Brazil," or "Come in Brazil," or something like this. And so I feel like you know that, yeah, I guess you can tell from that there's people that are passionate fans out there. So my relationship is, as an artist, you just want to have people that like your music, and when you're playing to people that are showing their love of your music, it's like the best things.
I was at a dentist.